Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up this place. Let's get into this podversation. For some people, Tyrese could be a blessing or a curse when it comes to creating content because it's like he just won't stop, refuses to stop, won't ever stop. Can't stop, won't stop when it comes to talking about his ex-wife. And so many people have clowned him in the situation because he's consistently brought his issues to the table of social media, which, to be honest with you, really doesn't want to be served all of his personal drama because it's made him look a whole lot less appealing in terms of the, I guess you would say, talent specter in the eyes of so many people because he has had the opportunity that a lot of people have not had to have a singing career, an acting career. He has been on all of these Fast and Furious franchises that refuse to die as well. And so to see him have all of these opportunities, but to cry either broke or she don't deserve that, she don't need that much money, she's got her own job, but you have a restaurant in your home. A lot of people don't have any sympathy for you, but yet he wanted to have a prayer walk, a prayer march with men to protest the judge that was over his situation, to protest the ruling that was coming down on him in terms of all of the child support that he was going to owe. Those are your personal choices and decisions that you've made. So you just really have to live with them, and real men buck up and they deal with it. And as many people that want to say, well, the ruling was extensive, it was too much money, they don't rule in those situations for the person who is paying to be penniless. It is based on a percentage. So trust and believe, if they ruled that he owed that much money, it was based on a percentage of what he had coming in. So if he feels that the amount was unwarranted or unfair, he has the right to appeal. And he also has the right to request a reduction if his expenses and his income are different and he is not making as much money as he used to. That's the way to go about it. But when you outright refuse to pay, then that's what allows the court to be a bit, as we would, I guess, call it, petty. But they're not even being petty, but they can enforce a penalty. So it's not just what you owe, but they can also add a penalty to what you owe. Even though it may not seem fair, that's the way the government works. If you've ever owed taxes, you know what they will do is they will add penalties to it, interest. And you may not have even known that you owed the debt, but they just automatically owe it because we live in a petty country. That's the type of stuff they do. Now, you can appeal. A lot of times they don't tell you you can appeal those things and they can lower it or even remove them. But it's all on how you handle the situation. And he handled the situation with such a big ego where he doesn't really get what he wants in turn. But now he's speaking on his ex-wife again, Samantha. And I'm going to play this clip.
Whole marriage was just a big fucking joke, just a transaction. Got married to do it for the rest of my life, but I guess it was all a game to her. So it is what it is. What it is. Where I feel sad, where I feel confused, where I slip in and out of these places sometimes, it's the love that y'all continue to give me that means the world to me. And I think what I know about music, or what I know about art, what I know about poetry, is when you create art from a real place, when you do it from the heart, that's when it affects hearts. So I'm just grateful. I know my divorce has been playing out for the world to see. I know I done moved on. I'm in another situation that I'm in love with this girl and I'm with her. But reality is reality. First of all, y'all are bullies. All of y'all are bullies. Okay? I'm over here like, I'm not releasing my album this year. I'm going to push it back. And all this love and all this energy, y'all are forcing me to do some shit I don't want to do. I did not even want to release a second single. And y'all have forced me to do it. And so now it's out. It's live. Love Transaction. Tyrese Love Transaction.
All right. So first of all, for him to say that his fan base, I'm not a fan, but anyway, I guess that's who he's supposedly speaking to. He calls his fan base bullies because he says that he was forced to put out this single. He didn't really feel like doing it. So now you're making music and you're going to call it Love Transaction because he's saying that the marriage was a joke and it was just a transaction to her. Listen, if this is how he is on social media, which is just a glimpse of what he is, or who he is, I should say, behind closed doors, I can understand why she was like, I'm out. And I don't even know, because again, I don't follow him. So I don't even really know why she got a divorce, but I can kind of guess and I can definitely understand. But in real time, while he's talking about this, at the same time, he is showering his new girlfriend with gifts and showcasing it on social media. And it's like, are you doing that to make your ex-wife angry and pissed off because you know you still owe her money that the court has ordered you to pay? Or is it something that you're doing to try to take your mind off of your ex-wife and is sort of like a painkiller to you in some way, shape, or form? I don't know. But the story is that Tyrese Gibson's luxurious gift for his girlfriend Zelietimothy's birthday has fans confused about his previous cry for help with finances. The Too Fast, Too Furious actor surprised his longtime boo thang with a new ride for her 28th birthday. Gibson showed off the all-white Range Rover Defender in an Instagram video that featured two puppies, rose petals, and a large bowl placed on top of the vehicle. Happy birthday. I love you so much. His lengthy caption read, as I'm screaming happy birthday to you, happy birthday doesn't quite mean to me what it may mean for most. Me and you both met at one of the most fragile and uncertain moments of our lives. Gibson added, both of us fresh out of relationships that we're both 5 years, both having live-in partners that we shared our lives with, both having girls that we're raising, both out here trying to figure out who and what to connect to, while some projected Band-Aid, love rebound, this and that, and every other unmentionable, we have been laughing because no one in the world was more unsure about us than us. Every 24 hours that we still smile, laugh, sometimes fight and argue, disagree, then find ourselves laughing and loving all over again in my heart of hearts. He continued writing, I know we are both so blessed to have found each other, and we just ask God to cover every 24 hours and whatever journey he has in mind for us. Gibson then noted that March 1st, 2024 will be their 3-year anniversary and described Timothy as one of the most beautiful and patient souls God has ever connected me to. It's crazy, right? And then he continued on by suggesting that they were two very broken people who decided to love each other until they became better people. And in his closing paragraph, the 44-year-old said that Timothy refused to let him record her reaction because she was dead asleep and refused to let him post her without her looking her sexy best. The lavish gift was then shared on the Neighborhood Talk, where online users commenting brought up his online plea about his excessive child support payments. And someone said, but wasn't he just crying about child support? Another one said, it's wild going from crying to the courtroom to now buying a new Range Rover. Wasn't he just crying about not having money to pay his child support, but has the money to give his woman a gift? Typical black man. Someone else said, this is the same man that was crying broke. Wow. So back in April, he went on the rant where he complained about the amount of child support he was ordered to pay his ex, Samantha Lee. And the divorced couple were married for 5 years, and they have a 4-year-old daughter together, Soraya. Throughout his rant, Gibson expressed that a Fulton County judge ordered him to pay more than $230,000 in back child support and $399,000 in legal fees that Lee acquired during their 2-year divorce battle. And yeah, women do it all the time, but he definitely should be single until he heals. Another one says he keeps saying he's moved on, but keeps reminding us every step of the way that he really hasn't. Another one says he talks more about his ex than his current girlfriend. I'd be getting tired of hearing the BS if I were her. And someone else says his current girlfriend must be in it for the money too, because the way he is obsessing over his ex so publicly is embarrassing. Any woman who actually cared would have left him because he hasn't healed. He needs intensive therapy. And I absolutely 100% agree. Another one says, I'd be so uncomfortable if I was the new girlfriend because it's 100% obvious he's still in love with the ex-wife. He needs to be single and heal. Another one says, how does his current girlfriend put up with this? Another one says, he's not healed yet. Hopefully he will find peace and understanding sooner than later. And another one says, I feel like the relationship he is in now is a transaction too, but okay, thumbs up emoji. And someone else says, you literally just wrote a paragraph about your girlfriend on her birthday the other day. Now today it's this. So see, this is what I'm saying. And I can't feel sorry for him. Most other people don't. He won't shut up about it because it just doesn't end with this dude.
Mother, what more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Tyrese, what we want from you is just save it. Stop sharing all of this stuff to everybody on social media because it is draining. And your girlfriend, she's going to be out very soon like your ex-wife was if you don't cut it with all of these shenanigans. But it's looking like to us that the current relationship you're in right now is a transaction as well. A transaction for her because she is getting some things out of it that she desires and wants, and a transaction for you because it is a little bit of a painkiller while you're still grieving over the loss of your ex-wife that didn't want your ass no more. So anyway, guys, you let me know your thoughts about this in the comments section. Thanks for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.